Family, it's time. Y'all know what time it is. It's the time you all been waiting for. It's time for another episode of Opinion Matters. Felicia, Quell, what's going on, family?
What it do? What it
Hey, hey,
do?
hey, welcome back to another installment of Opinion Matters, where your opinions matter. So do us a favor and drop your opinions in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and follow.
Oh yeah.
How y'all doing today?
We good, man. How are you, man? Did
I'm
we
living.
forget our lines? You
Mm,
good? You good?
it's quite possible.
Okay. All right. All right. Everybody had a good weekend.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Great weekend. Okay. We got to get a couple of things out of the way before we get started. I know a lot of y'all are getting in here. Real quick, did y'all watch the slam dunk contest?
No.
No.
Boring.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Ah. Garbage. Straight garbage, man. And if
It
anybody
don't
was out
seem
there
like
watching,
there's nothing original anymore.
we done seen every last one of the dunks, man. And they only had 4 participants in the whole thing. So
Wow.
What the devil?
yeah, it was unadulterated garbage. But the All-Star game was actually good. I like how they did that. It was actually okay. It was actually okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
I
caught
don't
some
even
of
know
that
where
part.
it was
Yeah.
held.
you caught some of it?
Yeah. Some of the actual game. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
dug that myself.
Yeah, I mean the actual game, Kawhi Leonard, man, that boy did his thing, man. He showed out, but then them young boys, man, them young boys came back and they had their way with the old heads.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was quite devastating, man. But it is what it is. I gotta say this to some of y'all that are getting in here, man. All the opinionators and all. Um, y'all get used to our new time. This is our new time. We are going to be here and bring y'all the hottest topics, the latest news every Monday now at between 7:30. I can't really give y'all time because we are humans. We have things going on. So, with that being said, we hope that you guys will, be with us on this, man. I know some of y'all love your Thursday nights, and that's cool. But I know a lot of y'all going to enjoy Mondays as well, as long as we don't run into Monday night football. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
I think that's be our only competition is Monday night football. So we promise y'all that we will get off before Monday night football come on.
Kick out.
Be off.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
doubt.
we be off the air before kickoff.
No
So,
doubt.
but we glad that y'all are with us, man. Anyway, let's
So
have
what you
some
saying?
fun.
We pregame?
Yeah, we the pregame
Okay.
Yeah,
pregame
for
Okay.
sure.
warm
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
pregame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's us, man. So we gonna have some fun tonight. Y'all ready to have some fun? We got a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, man. And before we get started, one more thing about the slam dunk contest. If y'all didn't watch it, please go back and watch. It wasn't but 4 participants, man. But the one dude that won, that danced the entire time. He danced when he came out. He danced after he missed the dunk. He
Oh,
danced when he made the dunk. I said, man, please test this boy. Test this boy. Watch.
for
Y'all got to
what?
watch him. Some kind of substance. Something.
That might have
Either
been
dope
his
or dog food.
gimmick.
I don't know. Dope or dog food. He was on something. I don't know.
That might have been his gimmick.
Well, the gimmick wasn't working because when he danced, he brought out E40 with him. He came out and he jumped over E40 here. And I said, now before he do this dunk, all this dancing, I said, this boy better not miss his first dunk. And my God, he did.
Son
And
of
then
a
he got up,
gun.
and when he missed the dunk, he danced some more. I said, man, test this boy. Test him. You don't celebrate after a miss.
Apparently he do.
Exactly.
It ain't what it used to be. But like Chip said, man, we done seen them all. So I don't know what they should do about that next year. I say amp the skills level up, but that ain't what we talking about tonight. Y'all tuned in. I was just buying time to get y'all in here. All your Roderick Cox and your Phil Jays and a lot of y'all that's normally in here with us on Thursday night. Your Marcus Singletons and even your Cherie Prescotts that be watching on the sly. On the sly.
Oh,
Yeah. You don't know them, but they be watching on the sly. And scared to say something. Say something. Say it with your chest. This is what this show is about. You know what I mean? And yeah. With that being said, you had something to say first, Lily, before Chip get it? All right. With that being said, y'all, let's have some fun. Chip, man, go ahead and give it to us tonight. What we talking about, fam?
All right, family. Tonight's question is voter ID Jim Crow 2.0? If you don't know, there's a bill that they're trying to get pushed through the Congress called the SAVE Act. And what this bill would do is require every state to require voter ID. That means you have to have your license in order to vote. So Chuck Schumer, a Democrat, has came out and called this SAVE Act Jim Crow 2.0. Sorry to say, he probably should have called it Jim Crow 2.3. I mean, 3.0, because Joe Biden had a 2.0 during his term. I don't forgot what they was calling Jim Crow 3.0. I mean 2.0, but yeah, he should have called it 3.0 because I guess this is the next level of Jim Crow, and I'm pretty sure all of us are familiar with Jim Crow. What that is, it was a group of laws passed back in the South that truly did hinder black people from being able to vote. You had to pass a literacy test, and you had to pay a poll tax, and you just had, obstacles set up to keep you from voting. So tonight, family, we want to hear how you guys feel about it. Is asking for a ID really Jim Crow 2.0, or should everybody already have an ID and everybody have to have an ID for everything else, and whoop de whoop? So tonight, family, we want to hear you guys' comments on how you guys feel about it. But for now, Quail, Felicia, how y'all feel about this whole thing?
So I already show my ID when I go to vote.
And that's one thing about Georgia. There is
They already
30s.
require that.
Yeah, it's like 32 or 36 states, I can't remember, that already do require voter ID.
Now, my question is, what's the point of the voter registration card if we got to show ID? But that's just me. But because when I started voting all those years ago, I think all I did have to show was my voter registration card, because it had your precinct of where you're supposed to vote and all of that stuff. But for me now, I don't show that because I don't stand in line on the day of. I go do the early voting. So yeah, I could see why they would need to require your ID, because when you're early voting, you don't have to go to your particular polling place. But yeah, I already show my ID. The state of Georgia already requires that. So I'm I don't care about showing my driver's license when I go to vote. Yeah, look me up now. The problem I will have is when I go to show my ID, they tell me that I'm not registered. That's the problem I'm going to have if that happens. Not saying that it will, but I have heard cases where it has happened before. So that's how I feel about it.
Okay. Shout out to our girl, Christy McMurtry.
Hey.
Watching live on Facebook.
What up?
Hey, Christy.
Shout out to I'm Better Than Before on YouTube.
Up.
I'm Better Than Before says every time I vote, I have shown my ID as proof of residence. And you should.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I am still waiting on some people to get in this conversation because I talk to a lot of people. And then for the people that I don't talk to, Chip, Lily, but you hear them loud whispering, mumbling, all of this about showing ID. Donald Trump gotta show an ID. You gotta show your ID now. He don't want people to vote. He trying to steal the election again. Okay, we live in the United States, correct? We live here.
Mm-hmm.
In the supposed to be United States, yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to be United States. And to my knowledge, you can't get a job or work a job without an ID. You have to show ID
Very true.
to have a job. You got to have some
Yeah.
kind of ID to have a job.
And in some states, it's required that you have ID on you at all points, at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting there too, right here in the state of Georgia. We're getting to that. Now, my thing is, I've heard all kind of things. I've heard that Trump has got ICE going down to the polls and checking IDs for everybody that comes to vote. And people have an issue with that, okay? Well, here I am, Quell, here to ruffle feathers. I know y'all don't like Trump, and I will say this. Yes, I voted for Trump, but I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for the Republican Party because I don't believe in anything that the Democrats stand on. So I voted for Republicans, the Republican Party. Regardless of who's in that seat, I'm not voting Democrat ever until they change the policy. So y'all could call me what y'all want to call me. But if I voted for the man, I'm going to stick with the man unless he's found guilty in other things. Now, if he's found guilty in other things, which we're not talking about tonight, then
Even in the stupid things he say?
I got to run with him. He the president.
Even in the stupid things he say?
He say a lot of stupid stuff like drink some bleach to get rid of COVID. That was dumb. But if you was dumb enough to take that advice, do I blame him or do I blame? I mean,
somewhere there was.
We're not getting into that.
There was a couple that died.
We're not getting into that. Okay,
That
but what I am saying, even if Trump is ordering ICE or whatever kind of agent to be down there checking IDs, first of all, like both of y'all said already, and I'm Better Than Before said already, hey, Mama Nan. Mama Nance is in.
Hey, Mama Nance.
Even if any kind of agent, y'all just said a while ago, we have to show our ID to vote. Now, the reason being that you have to show ID, let's get the nonsense out of the way. Common sense says we have to prove that you're a citizen. We have to prove that you are a live being. We have to prove that you are legal to be here in the United States. And we also have to prove that you're not a felon.
Yeah,
why you have to show this ID?
And
Go ahead, Chip.
That's the big thing. You know, they want to make sure that there's only American citizens voting. And that should be something we all want. We shouldn't we shouldn't have anybody that's not a legal citizen participating in our voting in any form or fashion, really, because you're not a citizen, and you just can't. I just can't go to my neighbor's house and start calling shots and make their 10-year-old the head of the house, vote the dad out. Hey man, we need the 10-year-old to be the head of the house. You just can't let a person come in and do that. So we most definitely and we most definitely don't want that. And we most definitely don't want, because they saying that the reason the Democrats want this is so that they trying to establish a new building block. There's a lot of us brothers and sisters that are seeing things a lot different and voting Republican these days. So what are the Democrats trying to do? A lot of people think they trying to create a new voting block. You let them in over here, and and all you gotta do is one favor, and hey, they'll vote for you forever. So and we got to be careful on that, man, because we don't want you know um, outsiders influencing our votes in no type of way.
If we want people,
Did your mic go down, Lily?
yeah,
Okay, your mic had went somewhere. We can't really hear you. I need you to, once you get it, come back with your
hear me now?
statement. You real low. You're not as high as me and Chip. I know you'll get it.
Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
I hear you.
There
fine.
you
Yeah,
that's a little
yeah.
better.
Okay. All right. So my question is, what about should the people that are currently going through their process to become a legal citizen, should they be allowed to vote?
No.
Because they have to learn our history. They have to learn whatever state they are in. They have to learn that history,
Okay.
all of that. They have
Okay.
to go through, they have to literally show that, hey, this is me. I know my stuff. I can be an American citizen.
Shout out to Melissa Daniels on Facebook.
What up?
Okay. Now you saying since they're going through the process, should they be able to vote because they're going through the process, right? Of becoming a legal citizen. Okay. Hey y'all, we all about to take a cruise. We all about to get on the plane and fly out. Everybody got their passport. Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to go, right? We got our passport, got our ID. Should the person going through the process and the plane finna take off, you going through the process. Should we wait on you to go through the process before you can get on the plane? You holding up the plane. We can't hold up votes waiting on your process.
I'm not saying hold up votes. I'm just asking, should they be allowed to vote? And
Vote
some
next
places,
year. Vote the next time around.
and some places just require your birth certificate to travel.
Well, I hear you on that, but you still got to show some kind of photo ID with your birth certificate.
So okay, I guess it's maybe a gray area because you do have people that are here with their green cards. Should they be allowed to vote? Because
If you're here legal, yeah, I think so. But when you come up with your green card, I don't even know what a green card looks like. Hopefully it's got an ID on it or something. You just need to have all your documents because there are a lot of people that weren't okay. This is what got a lot of people in trouble with the election before the last election. With all the reason why Donald Trump said he was robbed and all of that. They were counting mailed-in ballots of dead people. People weren't even living. People weren't alive. They didn't exist. That's a problem.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
I think personally, Chip, I know people work. I know people are busy, but I really think personally, voting should be a national holiday. Everybody should be off. Go vote. It should be at least a 3-day holiday or where people could take off from work and go vote. I think the mail-in ballots and all that should be canceled. I think that should be out. I think it should be gone. If y'all agree with me, I'm with y'all. If y'all don't.
So what about the people that work out of town? That work
get back home so you can vote.
What if they can't? So what, they just not supposed to vote?
If it's a holiday, we make it a national holiday, they can get back home.
Yeah.
Because they can't deny you to vote.
And some jobs do take that into consideration, and they may not give you the full day, but they may give you say 3 hours to go out, cast your vote, and then clock back in.
It's
So it
too.
is, I know that can be an issue, but yeah, I'm sort of swinging due to the fact is, we want to make our election as seal proof as possible, meaning, what I'm saying, we ain't got much room for flaws, and we know that uh, people tend to try to manipulate the system when they can in order to have things go in their favor, and it could be, it can not only be the Democrats, it could be the Republicans that, cast, they got somebody that, know how to cast those deceased people votes or uh because you just never know when it's a mail in or online, something like that. You leave room for flaws. It could be, somebody within, say, my household. They may want to vote a certain way, and but I'm not gonna vote that year. I don't even care. Well, they can log in up under my name and cast a vote up under my name.
I don't
which
agree
is
that we
wrong.
should be voting online. Now that I don't agree because it's too much that can go wrong with voting online, and we've seen that with people hacking the system and shutting down stuff,
Yeah,
holding systems and things hostage.
yeah.
But now my question is, okay, how do y'all feel about Fulton County's um, voter information being taken by the FBI? Because that's a whole nother ballgame right there.
Yeah, and I've heard something on that. It was a certain step that was supposed to be taken before the vote was cast, and they like missed that certain step on over 300,000 votes in Fulton County. So that's why they went in and got those
What step
files.
was that?
It was something I can't. I looked into it a few weeks ago, and I heard about it a few weeks ago. I didn't really do no deep dive, but I heard about it a few weeks ago, and it's a certain step that the poll workers were supposed to take, and they didn't take that step. They brung it
Mm,
before. They've been to Fulton County and spoke with the heads of Fulton County, and yeah, we'll just have to see how that turn out.
that's a lot because people are arguing now. Well, I don't want my information out there. I don't want the FBI to have my information.
Yeah,
I'm a slick conspiracy theorist on that. The FBI already got your information. But
yeah. They want
it
it, they gonna get it.
yeah. So I think a lot of people are raising the hairs on a lot of people because they're saying what happened to the privacy because now you have taken all of the information. There's supposed to be a certain form of privacy when you're voting. That's your personal right. Your personal right. And the way I feel about it, I feel like they're gonna be like, "Oh, you didn't vote this way, so we're gonna throw your vote out." And I know that may not be the case. That's just
Yeah.
the
It
way
would
I
it
feel.
really it really really wouldn't matter because that was the 2020 election, and that came and gone. So it would I don't think it'll make a difference. It's just really, you know what it is. They just trying to prove that there was some type of voter fraud, and that's why we talking about this voter ID thing tonight. Because um both sides really they when Hillary lost, she claimed that there was voter fraud. Of course, when Trump lost, he was claiming that there's voter fraud. And anytime the politicians keep hollering voter fraud, that make less people believe in our voting system. Because they keep hollering it. So the thing is just to try to make it as, like I said, As as
Honestly, I think that's just when people be hollering, voter fraud, voter fraud, voter fraud. That's honestly, I think that's poor sportsmanship.
yeah.
That's just what it is. It's poor sportsmanship. Oh, I didn't win, so I'm hollering voter fraud. That's that's what it all boils down to me.
Shout out to Roger Turner on YouTube. What up, cuzzo?
What up, family?
I'm
Hey,
better
hey,
than
hey.
before said, as well as military serving overseas. So that's when we was talking about, should be able to vote. Now when it comes to that, I don't know how the military votes. I will say this,
They
at
vote with
least,
mail-in ballots.
but I think I should still think they should cancel that. I think that they should have little things set up to where they can vote right where they are, because we know they're the United States. We know they're United States Army. We know they're military.
Yeah. Now
So you
that
saying ship a voting machine to all of the
No,
places where these people are deployed?
they shipping everything else.
I'm just asking. That's what you're saying.
Whatever kind of way, so this thing don't be cheated again. Now let's go here, Lily. Let's go here. Everybody is scared of what's the one that's coming up?
the midterms.
The midterm. People scared of the midterm, and then people scared after these next 3 years. Can I help them out, Chip, please? Can I help them out?
Go ahead, family.
Donald Trump can't run no more. It's a wrap. What are y'all scared of?
Because he's
It's
talking about
over.
trying to run. He's talking about trying to run for a third
He ain't no way.
term.
He can't run for a third term. It can't happen.
Yeah, and we said that he wasn't gonna get elected again, but look what happened.
Oh no.
We said he wasn't gonna get
He
elected
can't.
the first time.
It cannot happen.
No.
It cannot happen.
Nah. I don't. They've been saying it, but no, I don't. I truly don't believe that's gonna happen. Like I said, I don't even
Now-
think that he gonna run, because he been big up in JD Vance as the next president. So yeah, I think that's the path they're gonna continue to ride.
I'm better than before. It said Constitution states 2 terms is it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't get nothing else. He can't dictate. He can't. It's a route. Okay. Now, I'm going to say this to some very important people that are watching and that are afraid to comment. Yeah, I called y'all afraid to comment.
Quick picket fights.
These people, yeah, because I get an earful. Oh, okay. So these people tell me, and they swear me up and down, Chip, that people are turning away from the Republican Party and running back towards the Democrats. I don't see that.
I've been hearing that as well.
I don't
I've been hearing that. I haven't been repeating it, but I've been hearing.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I've been like I said, it's a lot of things that the Democrats doing that a lot of the Democrats don't like. I mean, even with this bill, 71% of Democrats agree that we should have voter ID. So
And that's 71%.
yeah. So
So what
That's
does
more.
what
That's more than
what does the other,
Republicans.
what is it, 30, what, 30, no, the other, what, 29%? What do they believe?
Excuse me, y'all. Mm.
So
that is
should we
Jim
show
Crow
this video?
2.0.
Should we show the video, Chip?
Yeah, run the video, man.
All right. Let's run the video. And this is for those that watch fake news and they don't believe in, a lot of stuff that we be talking about. So we ready?
Yeah.
71% of Democrats like this idea. So why do you not?
It's Jim Crow 2.0. And I called it Jim Crow 2.0. And the right wing went nuts all over the internet. That's because they know it's true. What they're trying to do here is the same thing that was done in the South for decades to prevent people of...
Take it back. All right, y'all ready? My bad. Let's go.
71% of Democrats like this idea. So why do you not like this idea?
It's Jim Crow 2.0. And I called it Jim Crow 2.0. And the right wing went nuts all over the internet. That's because they know it's true. All over the internet. What they're trying to do here is the same thing. What they're trying to do here is the same things to prevent people of color from voting. To prevent people of color from voting. If you change, for instance, you're a woman who got married and changed your last name. You're a woman who got married and changed your last name. You won't be able to show ID. If you can't find a birth certificate against, or if you can't find a birth certificate, you'll be discriminated against. This is vicious and nasty. And I said to our Republican colleagues, it will not pass the Senate. You will not get a single Democratic vote in the Senate. You will not get a single Democratic vote in the Senate. All over the country. We're not reviving Jim Crow all over the country. And when the American people hear what exactly it is doing and what its intent is doing, they're going to be against it as well. They're going to be against it as well.
The Democratic Party. That they cannot find
What's
their
y'all take?
ID.
Okay, so when they were first starting to talk about this,
All right, Quill, you can unshare it.
Yeah.
So when they were first starting to talk about this Save Act, and they were saying, "Oh, the women aren't going to be able to vote because your birth certificate don't match your married name." I went back and I read that. I read that bill, and I didn't see where they were saying that married women had to do all of that. I didn't. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't see it.
Nah.
And we all know that I am not a fan of Trump. I'm not a fan of the tangerine tyrant. But I honestly did not see that in that bill. Somebody point me to it.
Yeah, and the thing is, I mean, to say, that is okay. What about the white people? What about the white women that get married? You know what I'm saying? He want to make it look like it's only gonna hurt.
It's just black people.
It's just black people that it's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. It's
And we are smart enough to get our ID, man. Chuck Schumer.
Yeah.
Black people are actually smart enough to get ID. A lot of us already. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
most of us already have our ID.
This is not the era of if you want to keep something from a black person, put it in a book. This is not that.
No.
Shout out to Mama Nance in the comments. Mama Nance says people should be running to God. I believe that. I would you, Mama Nance. But Lily, read Mama Nance's last statement.
Mama Nance say that video look like that AI stuff.
Here we go. So now, here we go. Now we don't know what to believe now, right? We don't know what to believe.
Mama got a point, because every time you turn around, AI is doing something new, something different.
Well,
all right.
She got a point.
So
he
she got a point.
Repeating that, So yeah.
So,
you can go on
so
YouTube
anything that Donald Trump does, is it not AI generated? Y'all want to believe that now? Y'all believe anything Donald Trump does, but that ain't AI, Chip. That was him.
Yeah. Saw the orange
Man.
I'm just saying. I feel you, Mama. I feel you on that.
Well, those are true stats, and that's a true poll. And Chuck Schumer, he's most definitely running to every microphone that's available, screaming Jim Crow 2.0, and that it is stopping the black vote.
What they want to
the minute
do,
they tell me I gotta pass a literacy test, I'm like, you read the same thing.
They want to. All right, and Lily, you my girl. You can beat me up on this if you want to, but I'm gonna say it, Chip. I'm gonna say it. The Democratic Party, my opinion, wants to play on the blacks' intelligence. Wants the black people to live in fear and depend on the government.
Mm-hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Lily.
I give you that because historically and statistically, there are a lot of Black Democrats. I give you that. But me, I'll say this. I've said this from day one, and I'm saying it now. The Democrats and the Republicans are two sides of the same coin.
You're right. You absolutely right. It's the same plane with two wings going in the same direction.
Yep.
You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I gotta say this. I'm trying to say it in a nice way. No, I'm not gonna say it. Go. What happened to Chip?
Your Chip?
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We don't see
yes.
you. I'm gonna say, let's go here. I'm better than before. Says some people just want to hear themselves talk. I absolutely agree. People love to hear themselves talk. Now I'm gonna say this. Hey, Lily. Lily. I gotta go here until Chip get back. I gotta go here. When I say that the media, which is 85% Democrat, and I don't care, man, what side you on. Your side you choose is the side you choose. I don't care. I'm not going to fall out with none of my loved ones because they go Democrat or they go Republican or they go whatever the other one is, and I don't care. It is what it is. Not going to fall out with them. But Lily, what got on my nerves was Sunday. Now, it's been over a week and some change, right, since Trump apparently posted that picture, right, of the apes and all of that. Why in the world are we still talking about it on the next Monday? Because you want to get a reaction out of people.
People are offended.
And I'm like, man, why are we still talking about, okay, he did it. Okay, we people
know why they're still
opinions.
talking about it? You know why
Go
people
ahead.
are still talking about it? Because that pushes the narrative that he is a racist. That pushes that narrative. So,
and we still don't have proof that he's a racist.
That would say it. Say it.
Because if you look at the whole entire video, Joe Biden was an ape too. But they didn't play that part. They didn't play that Joe Biden was an ape and Hillary was a pig and all of that. They didn't play that. They stopped the video right there and say, look at what he done.
I'm gonna say this, it was in poor taste regardless of who was in the video.
It shouldn't have been posted. I totally agree.
In poor taste. And shame on whoever in the White House, because they're saying, one of his assistants did it. Shame on whoever posted it. If you're in the White House, you are being held to a higher standard. You're not supposed to be posting those stupid stuff like that.
Right. Shout out to Virgil Brewer on Facebook Live. Shout out to Roger Cox, Facebook Live. What's happening, bros? Go ahead, Lily.
Hey, everybody. So for everybody that is just not tuning in, we want to say thank you for rocking with us tonight on our new night. And we want to say tonight's topic is about the SAVE Act that we're trying to get passed that is requiring voter ID at the polls. And we need y'all to like, share, and smash the thumbs up and drop your comments. Drop your opinions in the comments.
That's what it is. So, our partner in crime is having some technical difficulties with the camera. And as y'all can see, screen is jumping around, but it's all good. He got it worked out. He'll get it worked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to close this show out. So want y'all to know, man, that Monday night is our new night. This is our new night. Monday nights but either 7 or 7:30. We'll always let the time be known of what time we're going to come on. And y'all just rock with us, man, because the news happens on the weekend, and by the time Thursday get here, it's old news. So we're excited about bringing y'all this important information, and hearing your opinions on Monday night. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. We love y'all. We gonna get ready to rock with y'all on next Monday night. So we come with some more hotter topics because something is gonna happen. So shout out to Lady in the Hook. That's our girl Felicia Sheets. You got anything that you want to show real quick, or you good? Okay.
I'll show it on the next go.
On the next go round. Shout out to our boy Chip for Purpose Photos and Entertainment. Lily, give me your hook real quick.
My handle.
Your handle. My bad. Give me your handle.
Lady in the Hook LLC on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
And my boy Chip, man, him and his lovely wife, his Purpose Photos at yahoo.com. So y'all can get with them to get everything. Okay.
And you can find them on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not reading that last comment because I don't. Shout out to you, Brian Selden. I don't know who you're talking about. You need to make your statement on who you're talking about, but I'm not reading that one. With that being said, I'm your boy, that dude Quail, man. Y'all catch me on TikTok live Fridays live at 5, man. I'll be doing my thing DJing. So if y'all want some good grown and sexy music, man, that's where I'm at on TikTok live, Quail's Music. That dude Quail. Anyway, with that being said, we gonna holler at y'all next Monday night. Y'all don't forget, put us in your calendars, lock us in, all right? We gonna holler at y'all. Deuces!